Behold, Fashion Frame Saturdays, and welcome for those who are new to this series. Usually we cover fan fashion from the Warframe I did a build video for last week, and then we talk about current cosmetics, and I show my new fashion for the frame we'll be covering on a build video next. But this week we're doing something a little bit different. We're basically doing half of that. We'll do the other half next week. Framework is taking a little 1 week break. So, this is the Rhino fashion. Last week on Framework we did a Rhino build, and this is the Rhino fashion from the fans. And if you would like to submit your own fashion, check out my Discord and Twitter in the description. They are both suitable places to submit your own fan fashion. Let's check out this Rhino. Now this Rhino was submitted by Q2Sai, who is from my Discord and has also been in some video comments. So congratulations, you have won a glyph for your contribution. That is another way to get my glyph, winning Fashion Frame Saturdays fashion. And I like this Rhino because it's like a Grenier Rhino, but like on a budget. So you may be familiar with a certain skin. Oh, this is like a prototype thing, whatever. Which is, of course, the Rhino Grax skin. The Glorious Grax skins by Fave and PS. Now, this is quite cool, yeah? But this is a little bit similar. It feels a little bit similar. I like this. I think it's like a Grenier feeling Rhino, and it's not all that difficult to make, like a version of it. There's some expensive stuff on my back, but like don't worry about that. So let's just go over it really quick. I had to approximate these colors. It's okay not to submit your exact colors. I'll just do the best I can, but when they are not submitted, you're gonna have to bear with me. So here's what I think the primary was. This color from Twilight is quite unique, so I'm pretty sure it's this color. It's a very bizarre color. Lighter versions of this look really weird as metallics, like weird in a good way, but anyway, so that color. And then secondary, tertiary, all these colors throughout this appearance on the attachments and stuff are going to be sort of like blended blue grays, like this one, and brown grays, like this one. Grenier has a lot of these in their appearance palette in general. There's lots of blue grays and brown grays. So you're going to have to mix these two to create an authentic looking, slightly messy, yeah, Grenier appearance. So we have this brown one, and then we have this blue one for the secondary and the tertiary. And then the accent color, this only affects your Rhino skin, your iron skin, so it doesn't really matter what it is for the frame's body, it'll matter later. And the energy color is this lovely little Grenier color, since you already have Grenier if you're making this appearance. So if you were trying to do this on a budget, you could replace this primary green right here with one of these greens from Grenier. Like say that one is, it's a little bit bright, but like I'm not that worried about it. Like it's still alright, yeah? And you could replace that, and then that's it. You could just not have the attachments or whatever, and it will still look cool. So there's that, one color palette, and Grenier is one of the best color palettes anyway. So let's talk about the attachments if you happen to have a little bit more money. The Kuva set. So these are what give you a bit of Grenier flair. These are a bit more weathered, they don't have as saturated textures, and you're going to want to mix up these colors again. So as you can see, same primary, same secondary, same tertiary, but then for the accent, I took a much darker version of that tertiary to give us these sort of like blackish accents on the tips of the Kuva armor. And then the energy is the same. And for the Syandana, if you have even more money, the Pakal Syandana. So these are the same colors as the frame's main body. This Syandana is a bit messy looking, but Rhino is really broad, so I feel like he can handle like the heft of this massive thing. Now, not all of this is the Pakal. If you're not familiar with the Pakal Syandana, it is not these two things. These are actually my melee weapon, which was included in the appearance, and is a fantastic way to add something to your appearance. The Telos Boltes, a fantastic choice. These things look badass on Warframe shoulders, so if you just hit visible when holstered, whatever. This is just the brown-gray color, like repeated 4 times. I don't really, I tried some different color combinations here and it didn't really make much of a difference, so just keep it simple. And then the energy color is the same. And I have a toxin effect on mine that's not related to the appearance, but it looks cool. And those stow on your back, and they look really cool, yeah? Gives you this sort of like massive battle standard appearance and makes you look like a badass. So yeah, if you want to make your spicy pseudo Grenier Rhino, this is how I'd recommend you do it. I really like this appearance. Q2Sai, thank you very much for submitting. This is wicked cool. And now, as is customary, we're going to check the shop and see if there are any new cosmetics, although I know there are not any. We are going to be getting the Halloween palette pretty soon, which is a 1-credit palette that you can pick up with some really unique greens and some pretty good like utilitarian reds and oranges. Very good palette to pick up. Definitely grab that when it comes around for the Halloween event, along with some Day of the Dead skins. And we also got the Arca Armor a little while ago. This is mostly like ugly and silly. If you want to see my like really janky fashion for this, I did something with Wukong. I'll put that in the description if you're interested. And for a half episode, there we go. So normally I would show my own fashion for the frame that's going to be featured on Framework, my build series, next week, but we're not doing that, we're skipping a week, so I will show you that next time. So next week, I will see you all on Saturday for more fashion. I will cover some Harmony ribbon fashion, if you'd like to submit that. I'm going to keep that open for another week and submit my favorite of that. It can be any fashion with a Harmony ribbon on. Feel free to submit that through my Discord or Twitter, and I'll cover that next week and then show you my next Framework fashion. So, thank you all for your patience as I do this like weird little half episode. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.